Here we are, starting week 3 of NaNoWriMo. At this point of filming this, I haven't written really anything, but I've been super productive because there's a bunch of other things that I also have to get done. Because I have worked on my podcast, I have spoken with my family, I have cleaned out a good chunk of my storage unit that still has to be cleaned out because moving is still going on. But about to sit down, do some writing. I'm hoping that my collective count for the day will be a couple thousand words written. So we're getting closer to that area of where I'm supposed to be. So technically today, to give you an idea, I'm supposed to be at 25,000 words. Considering I only broke 10,000 yesterday, I don't think I can write 15 today. Could be, doubting myself massively, but I think it's also just, realistic expectations. But I'm hoping for a couple thousand, not just we're just gonna go for 1,000 today. No, I'm hoping for 2 or 3, possibly more, which could put me in a better spot to get where I need to be for 50,000 by the end of November. Now, just because the goal is to get 50,000 words this month does not mean that the story will actually be, quote, complete. It may be that after going through this exercise this month, I may see that I actually have to blend different versions of the story together because certain parts may work better with this part that I'm working on than things that I had written for it before. But we won't know until we get to the end. So let's move forward. So day 16, I didn't get a lot of words on the page, but I still got some, so always good. I had to dig into past NaNoWriMos, as this is not the first time I've worked on this book for NaNoWriMo, but I need a little inspiration of where I had brought these characters from, because to an extent I feel like I'm losing a little bit of character. But at the same time not. It's weird, but progress is progress, and inspiration is inspiration. So, alrighty. Day 17, not a bad day for writing. And I'm surprised at how much I got done, considering I was actually focused on getting things, finishing moving out of my storage unit into my house. Still getting things set up over there. Having to do a lot of laundry because, clothes being stuck in storage for over a year. You need to really wash those before doing anything with them. But book writing is going better than I thought. It's, I'm still not where I technically should be in order to hit 50,000 at the end of the month, but we're still progressing. And tomorrow's a new day with no words written yet. So, let's see what words we can write. Day 18. Decently successful day of writing. Not quite 2,000, but, decently close. It's... At this point, it is just kind of about getting words on the page. Not so much about, crafting the story, which hurts a little, because I would like for it to be about the actual crafting of the story, but we're 18 days in, we're over halfway through the month, and I haven't even hit 25,000 words, which I should have hit on Sunday. Didn't happen, but we have broken 15,000 words, so we're getting there. Alrighty, day 19 update. This is definitely on the lower end as far as words put on the page, but I'm still getting words on the page. Probably something I've said almost every single day this week, but it's true. I'm getting words on the page, and that is positive. Still have had a lot of things transitioning and trying to get at least everything in my house. as opposed to it being between a couple different places. So that has taken up some time, and then I obviously still have to work because, responsibilities, being a responsible adult, so I can pay for said house. But all the things are getting to where they should be. And I found a new character today that I didn't realize that I needed. And I'm not fully convinced that I actually need this character, but it serves purpose right now. So we'll see if I feel that way once I finally get everything on the page and start editing. I think falling asleep while writing is a telltale sign that I need to stop for the day. And I mean, it's not like I've been writing for a long time. I haven't had as much time as I probably would have liked to have, but the things that I got done with my day needed to get done. I mean, I worked, I did more things in my house because, we can't just let everything sit out everywhere. It has to find places to be. So, day 20 is not quite 1,000 words on the page, but it's still more than I had yesterday. We've broken 16,000. Yeah, maybe we'll get lucky. I mean, because I'm a little over 16, so maybe we'll get lucky and we can get 8,000 more words on the page. Maybe. We'll see. Okay. End of a third week of NaNoWriMo. I am about 17,000 words behind of where I should technically be. Because technically I should have hit 35,000 today. Instead, I hit 18,000 words today. I'm fine with that being where I'm at. I want to say it's more than what I've written in the past several years of Nano, but I'd have to go digging through that, and I'm a little too tired for that. It's always a bad sign when you're falling asleep while writing, and I know I've said that could have been in this week's video, or it could have been in a past week's video. They're all starting to blur together, and I don't remember. But we're getting places, starting to feel a little bit inspired by things that I have written before, and I still feel like they're relevant, but a new way needs to be written because there are new things that are being discovered about the characters, and where they were written before had to do with old things that were about the characters. But we're in a good spot. I don't know that I'll hit 50,000 words by the end of the month, but who knows, maybe I will have a massively productive day before the end of the month. Probably not, but one can always hope and dream. Because, some of it is taking the time to actually sit down and write it. But sometimes when I have time to sit down and write, inspiration is not there. And figuring out how to get all of those to line up so that it can just all function and flow, it'd be nice to figure that one out. Because I used to have that. But it's just not how it is right now. There's just been a lot going on this month. But I'm still fine with where we're at. It's good. Means moving forward. Which means my beta readers, people who have agreed to read this when I have it ready, they'll be happy too. It means we're getting closer. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it for me. I will see you next video. Bye.